Yo, what's up, guys? So, today is Monday, the 12th, right? We're gonna be looking for entry for today, for today's trade. Gonna be looking for entry for today's trade. I think right now, because of time, I was supposed to clear my chart, and I was supposed to clear my chart. So right now, what I'm gonna do, just for right now, I'm just going to. Damn, why did I? Oh, that's why. I was gonna ask myself on Friday, why didn't I look for sales? I think that's why it sold, as you can see, because of that huge thing right there. That's probably why this thing sold. I'll take note of that. I'll take note of that on my trading journal. So, first thing let's do. First thing we must do right now as 16:30 approaches, we look for a confirmation or anything that looks like it's about to be a confirmation. That's the first thing that we do. So right now, I don't see anything that looks like a confirmation right now. So that gives us a bit more time. It tells us to be patient and look for other things, right? So, mm, with that being said, the fact that I'm supposed to be patient right now, I am going to clear everything in my chart. I'm just trying to see what do I really need. I don't think I really need much besides this one diagonal trend line. I don't really think I need to keep much. I think everything else can just go. Yeah, I think everything else can just like go, because this is not really affecting price that significantly. Um, yeah. Let me just clear my chart and then analyze top down. Remove all drawings. Remove all drawings. I shouldn't remove the indicator because that would be trouble. Not really in the mood for looking for that indicator again. Okay. This thing looks like it might be going down. I'm gonna continue doing this until I have like the closest to something significant. Then I'm gonna just remove. Then I'm just going to remove again. So for now, let me do this. I can remove that. I can also remove this. Let's do that. Wait, hold on. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Look, now I'm just. Wait, why is this thing straight? Why is this thing horizontal? What's going on with this trend line? No, nigga, I don't want you to be at an angle. I'll do that myself. Okay, let's take it from there. Okay, you see this trend line is messing with me. Why won't this thing give me my own angle, bro? Why is this trend line acting like this, bro? Okay, I think that should be fine. I think I fixed it. Okay, let's take that from there. Okay, I'm going to, for future references, I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to keep that other one. So now I'm going to go into a bit closer. Let's go to like a 4 hour. Okay, I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Let's do this. I don't want to spend too much time on these higher time frames without getting a 4:30 confirmation. So I'm going to go back to the 1 minute and see what we're working with on the 1 minute time frame. So we still don't have a confirmation on the 1 minute, right? Because this is only 1, 2, 3. That's not what we were looking for. And we still don't have a confirmation on the 5 minute. This is 1, 2, 3. That's not what we're looking for. So let's go back to our 4 hour time frame. Let's go back to our 4 hour time frame. Okay, So on the 4 hour, we're seeing that this thing is kind of channeling between these two trend lines, right? Now let's go to 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's dive in a bit deeper. Let's dive in a bit deeper. It seems like this thing is selling. Okay, let's take this trend line. But I wanna. Okay, wait. Why is this thing doing this? Okay, okay. Let's do this. Okay, I like that. Let's keep that like that. Um, Other than this, I don't think I'm seeing anything else on the 1 hour. Maybe at most we can do this. I'm gonna make it gray. I'm going to confirm it in a second. I will confirm this in a second. Let's just make it gray for now. What will confirm this is the presence of indicators on that trend line, right? Likewise for this one as well. So I think I should also make that one gray as well. Let me make both of those gray, because right now what I need to do, I need to find indicators on both those trend lines, and the one with the most confirmed indicators will be the one we focus on a bit more. So from here, I think we can go to 15-minute. Don't really like using 30-minute. I don't really like using the 30-minute time frame. Okay, here we can clearly see that there's a bit of rejection right on that line. This is good. For those who know about it too, this is very good. Ideally, if right now, right, because after this I'm going to look for indicators. Ideally, right now, if we get a confirmation here, we also get a confirmation here, and then this thing buys and at least sells somewhere there. If it sells somewhere there and comes back here, we're going to be looking at a 2, and we can take this thing up. But right now, the best thing I can do right now is start to look for indicators, because I don't think me going to a smaller time frame and looking for trend lines is going to help me. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now I'm just looking for indicators. On the 5-minute, I am not drawing anything. Wait, but I don't want to sleep on this. I don't want to sleep on the fact that I should be looking for indicators. Okay, and I still don't have any indicator. Okay, that's fine. So right now, what are we doing right now? On this line, first I need to look for indicators, indicator confirmations on this line. Okay, cool. This is 1-minute time frame. We can already see there's an indicator confirmation right here. That's good. That's good. There's 2 even. That's good. So this kind of emphasizes the strength of these indicators. It does say that whenever we have a bullish indication, right, it will be tested. I think that's what we can expect from seeing these 2 things like that, because otherwise they shouldn't have been 2. They should have just been 1, and it should have left. That way would take these a lot more seriously. So I can already tell you that this thing is going to come back down. Based off those 2 indicators, I can tell you that this thing is definitely going to come back down. Okay, yeah, let me go to that other one. Let me go to this one right here. Yeah, and if this does go up and like close this gap, that would also be tight, but it's definitely going to go down again. It is definitely going to go down. Okay, I want to look for indicator confirmations on that trend line. On this trend line, let's see what we have here. Okay, we have an indicator confirmation. This is good. We have an indicator confirmation right here. This is good. My nigga. Okay, let me just do that, because I can see this is just wasting my time. Okay, I can't go back further than this. So this would be bad because now I probably won't be able to find a confirmation here. Nevertheless, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is good. This is great. So, a 2 does remain from what we're looking at. 2 does remain. This is even better because, let me see. Okay, this still, you could still say this was tested. You could still say this was tested. You could still say this was tested. Oh boy, I'm telling you. Okay. We don't need these indicators that are not on that trend line. So I'm not gonna put them in there. Any indicator that's not on the trend line, we don't need right now. So I'm gonna put that there. Let's do this. That's still too far from the trend line itself, so we don't need those. On the 1 minute, I couldn't go any further back, so I'm not gonna try to switch back to 1 minute and look for confirmations. Okay, wait. Okay, we might not be able to get more confirmations. I think that's it. Okay, no worries though, no worries. We have that. Is there anything else here? No. Okay, now let's look for confirmations that are going down. Where's this? I think this. Okay, I think we can rock with that. It's on the same price. We can rock with that and then just put that here because it's on the same price. Yeah, give me that. Okay, let's go up. Let's see more confirmations for this trend line. Yes. Okay, let me bring this thing down here. Sell confirmation. So this is a good trend line. This is a good trend. I'm gonna make it white because it's a good trend line. Let's see right here what's happening. Okay, this is also good. That's also good. Is there something else along this trend line? I hope so. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's put that there. Okay, now I need to go back to where price is right now. So let me do this. But I also wanna make note of something regarding these gaps. See right there, there's a gap that hasn't been filled. This gap hasn't been filled. Wait, which day was this? Because this is from Monday. Okay, that's okay. No. That's too far back. So if on Friday there was another gap and that gap wasn't filled, then today's gap should be filled. I don't think there is a gap though from Friday. We are on Friday, right? That gap is not that significant, bro. What is this? Also, it did get filled. Okay, cool. So that means there are odds that today's gap probably might not get filled. Yeah, that probably might not get filled. Might not. I don't know. Let me go to the 15-minute time frame. I want to check something with this trend line, with the gray trend line. I want to just make note of something. Okay. I don't like what I'm seeing for this gray trend line that I'm gonna make white right now. I think, yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing for this trend line. I think that's why we're definitely going down. This one has a lot more strength because the indicators there are a lot cleaner and they haven't been broken. So you can definitely look to take this thing down. Now it's just a question of where can we find an entry, because it's already telling us that this trend line is weak, so this thing is going to keep going down. This one is a lot stronger. Yeah, this one is a lot stronger, so this thing is going to go down. But now the question is, where are we going to find an entry? Where are we going to find an entry? That's the question right now. I'm thinking yeah, there's just the one place that I can see definitely we can find an entry is on this line. That's the first place we can definitely find an entry, but we won't get that entry anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna get that entry anytime soon because this thing has to keep going up a bit. I don't like what I'm seeing today. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like what I'm seeing for today. I don't like what I'm seeing for today. There's too much conflicting things going on. So the one place I can probably say, look for something that's going down along this entry, along this line. We can look to take this thing down along this line. That's if it doesn't break. If it does break, that would be good, because then we can come back and look for a buy here. If this does break. If this doesn't break, then we can just expect this to be broken as well. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to 5 minute and look for another entry. This thing is refusing to give me an entry, bro. Okay, that's good. That's good. It looks like it's giving me a bullish confirmation. This is good. We'll take this. We'll take this bullish confirmation. We'll take it and we'll go up with it. This is good. We'll take this bullish confirmation. We'll take it up until this line right here. That will be our first take profit. But I do know that this thing is gonna go down. Okay, so let's do this. Not bad. Right. So is putting more confirmations gonna help me? I don't think so. Okay, that's too far. That's not really where I want it to be. This is good. I'll take that. I'll put that over there. I think we're very close to finding an entry. I think this is going to be our entry. I think this is definitely going to be our entry. Yeah. I think that's it. I think this is what we're looking for. Yeah, let's enter. Let's enter this one right here. Let me just wait for it to confirm. Before I put this risk to reward, let me wait for it to confirm. Let me wait for it to confirm. It's just a minute, so we'll just wait on it. However, if it does close and keep going down, then well, obviously we won't enter this thing. Okay, it gave us that confirmation, so let's take this. Let's take this right here from where price is. Yeah, let's take that from there. Let's take it up. Wait, what am I doing? Green. Right, so let's obviously 8 point risk, so that should be like, yeah, that's 8 points, and then let's take this thing up. Let's take this thing up. Let's go up with this thing. We're gonna take it up until that trend line. up until this trend line right here. So yeah, what is this? This looks like a MMC. This looks like a MMC. Yeah, this is just an MMC. This is because we have our footprint. Oh wait, not really our footprint. This is more like, yeah, this is just like a straight footprint. And this gonna have a lot of momentum. It looks like it. It looks like it might have a lot of momentum. It looks like it just might have a lot of momentum. Not really certain, because usually if it has a lot of momentum, it'll look like this. Sorry about that. If the trend is gonna have a lot of momentum, the trend line should be looking like that. So this is not too far away from that, but based on this angle right here, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. So the only wait, I'm seeing something different right now. Wait, I'm seeing something interesting. Rather, let me say, I'm seeing something very interesting. Let's put this there. Now, I just noticed this. I just noticed this horizontal line there. If there are indicators at the top of there, it would mean something different for this trade. It would mean this trade is going to move from a MMC to a 3. Okay, well, are we going to take that or are we going to leave it? Let's leave it for now. It's too far. It's too far. Let's leave it for now. Let's come back here. Okay, no. No. That was a false alarm because there's barely any confirmation for that to be a 3. There's barely any confirmation for that to be a 3. Would be very interesting though to see the effect of this trade along this trend line. Very interesting. Okay, 1 minute. Let's go to 1 minute again. This thing is really not giving me any confirmations, bro. There's not even that much confirmations here. I mean, there's one here, but it's in the middle of that, so that won't really help us. There's confirmation right here, but you know, there's also confirmation right there. That won't really help me. I think for now, let's just leave this like this. Let's just leave it like this. I think this is it. I think definitely right now we can look to take this thing up. If the thing keeps going down and it hits, just leave it, bro. The only other time you could look for an entry is if it comes back, and if it comes to this point right here. Oh, just another thing, guys. Just because I end my lives right after looking for an entry doesn't mean I've stopped looking at the market. I just stopped looking for an entry and stopped trying to confirm where to enter when I stopped the lives. After that, I'm just monitoring what's happening and I'm seeing what's happening. I just don't look for entries anymore after going live. The only time I do look for entries where I place and say this is another place where you can consider looking for an entry. But after I end live, I don't analyze anymore. I just monitor. Analyzing is more like trying to find something, and monitoring is trying to like prevent or secure the position you're at right now. So yeah, I think that's the best I can do for today. For today, this is basically it. If it comes here, obviously 8 points. You do 8 point. If it does come back, if it does go down there, you can look to take this thing up that much. And from here, from it going up there, you could expect it to go up like a lot, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. You can expect it to go up like a lot. I think it might even just break this thing. It might even just break that. So yeah, to prevent over analyzing, to prevent yeah, by the way guys, my chat is open, so now I can actually see chat because my desktop is open. And yeah, so if you want to ask anything or whatever, just drop a question and I'll answer that. But anyway, for today, let me leave it at this. Let's see how this performs and we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah.